uno mismo en la fe.
Okay. So he starts here, we'll see, with two main points.
Y vamos a empezar con dos puntos principales.
So the first thing is he brings down that you have in chapters of the fathers, it says,
Eh, él resalta algo que sacamos o tenemos en el Pirkei Avot, en los capítulos de los padres.
it says envy, lust, and love of honors take a person out of the world.
Tres cosas que sacan a una persona del mundo: envidia, lujuria y el amor por los honores.
All right, very good. Okay, and so so the Rambam, Maimonides, he comments over there.
Y el Rambam Maimónides comenta sobre ello.
That if you have one of these characteristics, it will take you away from faith in the Torah.
El Rambam dice que si uno tuviera una de estas tres características, lo aparta de la Torá,
It will take you away from the faith in the Torah.
lo aparta de la fe en la Torá.
Good. Okay, so when it says when it said there in chapters of the fathers from the world, so that means what that means is from your faith.
Entonces, ahí donde dice que lo saca del mundo, es que lo aparta de la fe.
From your world means your faith.
Tu mundo quiere decir tu fe.
Volby says the world of a person is his faith.
Rab Wolbe dice que el mundo de la persona es su fe.
That means I'll explain it. I'll add in explain the drop.
Entonces yo voy a añadir para explicar.
That means that the real reality of the world, spiritual world that you live in,
La verdadera realidad del mundo en que vivimos,
is in the spiritual world, the real reality of the spiritual world that you exist in,
del mundo espiritual en el que existimos. La
it,
verdadera realidad.
this really is your faith. It's not the world around you. It's the world that what you believe in.
Es tu fe, lo que tú crees, no es lo que está allí alrededor.
So Rav says, let us understand why these three things take away the person's faith.
Entonces, Rab Wolbe dice, entendamos,
Let us try to understand.
tratemos de entender
Why
por
these
qué,
three things? Go
porque
ahead,
estas
sorry.
tres cosas nos sacan, nos roban del mundo
Right.
de nuestra fe,
It harms our faith.
dañan nuestra fe.
So Ravolbi will explain.
Rab Wolbe lo explicará.
Okay. Desire for physical things
El deseo de tener cosas físicas
opposes a person
está en relación opuesta a
a person,
la persona
yeah, to enroot themselves in the spiritual realm, world.
Desear bienes materiales pone a la persona en el camino opuesto a los bienes espirituales. In the opposite to what?
En route, it
Oh,
opposes a person in rooting themselves in the spiritual world.
desear bienes materiales se opone a que la persona eche raíces en las cosas espirituales,
Which is this is really is the real place of a person.
que es en realidad el real lugar de la persona.
Okay, so faith in the Torah is faith in reality of the spiritual.
Fe en Torah es fe en lo real. Faith in Torah es
The reality of the spiritual.
la realidad de lo espiritual. Es fe en la realidad de lo espiritual.
The creator is a spiritual being.
El creador es un ser.
Say it again because it got cut off.
El creador es un ser espiritual.
Thank you. And the soul, so is the soul of a
Y
person.
también lo es el alma.
If a person of faith
Una persona de fe
in time will come to know these things.
Una persona de fe con el tiempo llegará a saber esto.
In an absolute knowledge.
Con un conocimiento absoluto.
This is called within the realm of his grasp.
A esto se le llama dentro de su alcance.
But if it didn't reach to the point where you can grasp it, that means you can touch it, you can feel it. It's real to you. That's what it means.
Y si aún no lo puede poseer, lo puede tocar, lo puede sentir.
If it has not got to that point yet,
Si aún no llega a ese punto todavía,
so then you have to believe.
pero entonces tendrá que creer
In this reality, in the spiritual
en,
reality.
en esta realidad espiritual.
You can't feel it, you can't touch it, you can't bump your head into it, but you
No lo
believe in it.
puede, no lo puede uno tocar o sentir o chocar con la cabeza contra ello, pero lo tiene que creer.
But the aspirations for physical things,
Pero las aspiraciones para cosas físicas
damages this faith.
le causa daño a esta fe.
Because basically, you're not reaching out to touch the spiritual, you're reaching out to touch everything around you.
Porque básicamente la persona no se está extendiendo a tocar lo espiritual, sino lo material.
Who bases their life on somebody who bases their aspirations on envy.
Alguien que basa sus aspiraciones en la envidia,
He blocks off the path to be to be aware of supervision.
bloquea o cancela el camino a la supervisión.
The path to be aware of the supervision.
la senda por donde podría estar consciente de la supervisión queda bloqueada.
Right. Because if you have faith in the Creator,
Porque si uno tiene fe en el Creador,
right, then you believe that He did everything you need. He created it, does for you.
entonces uno cree que todo lo que Él hizo, lo hizo por nosotros.
Whatever you need, He does for you.
Todo lo que yo necesite, Él hace para mí.
Right. And no kingship can touch another kingship.
Un reino puede tocar a otro reino.
No puedo. No puedo.
No puede tocar, perdón.
And what that means that a person's domain, nobody can touch even one hair of your domain.
Eso quiere decir que nadie puede tocar ni un cabello de mi dominio.
And the same thing, of course, in you and somebody else. You can't take anything that somebody else has. You can't touch it. Doesn't belong to you. It's not yours. That's it.
Y yo tampoco puedo tocar lo de alguien más que no me pertenece.
So therefore, says Rav Wolbe, if you believe this, if you understand it, if you believe, have faith in this, then you say there's no place for envy anymore.
Si uno cree esto, entonces no habrá lugar para la envidia.
Whatever I need, I have. That's all.
Todo lo que yo necesite ya lo tengo.
All right. When you understand that this world is like the passageway,
Cuando uno entiende que este mundo es como un portal
and basically this is the place, the world, a place where we prepare ourselves.
este es un lugar donde nos preparamos a nosotros
For
mismos.
what? For the next world.
¿Para qué? Para el siguiente mundo.
So then you're very careful not to pursue any honors in this world.
Entonces uno está muy cuidadoso de no perseguir honores en este mundo.
Because that's just you're losing sight of what the real goal is.
Porque eso sería perder de vista la meta verdadera.
He brings down from Rabbeinu Yoina.
Y cita o trae a mencionar a Rabbi Jonah.
Good. That if a person is sitting in a synagogue,
Que si una persona está sentada en la sinagoga,
so you're not supposed to talk mundane matters in the synagogue.
no se supone que esa persona deba estar hablando de asuntos mundanos.
Right. And certainly not when they're reading from the Torah. I mean.
Y sobre todo, no hacerlo cuando se está leyendo la Torah.
And what happens if somebody sits down next to you and he starts talking to you?
¿Qué sucedería si alguien se sienta junto a mí y empieza a hablar conmigo?
In the middle of it, when they're reading from the Torah scroll.
Justo cuando literalmente están leyendo del rollo de la Torah.
Okay, how should one react? Maybe you should punch him in the face. How dare you talk to me when they're reading from the Torah scroll?
¿Qué debo hacer en ese momento? ¿Le debo meter un trancazo en la cara y decirle, ¿cómo te atreves a hablarme cuando están leyendo la Torah?
Right. But he said, Rabbeinu Yonah says,
Rabbi Jonah dice,
you should move your lips and pretend as if you're in the middle of prayer.
debe uno de mover los labios y hacer como que está en medio del rezo.
So maybe the person should understand that you're busy with something and you can't respond to them.
Quizás la persona entienda que estás ocupado en algo y no puedes responder.
Why? Because you shouldn't. Because if you're gonna act and say, you know, oh, look this, then in a certain way you're glorifying yourself.
Porque si reaccionas en alguna forma, está glorificándote a ti mismo.
Because as if you're saying, oh, I don't talk I'm better than you because I don't talk in the synagogue, and only you talk in the synagogue, so therefore I'm going to hit you over the head. Whatever.
Porque es como decirle, yo soy mejor que tú, porque yo no hablo en la sinagoga. Es como darle un trancazo en la cabeza.
Right. So you are going to, so that's like you're glorifying yourself.
Eso es como glorificarse a sí mismo.
If you glorify yourself, you lose all the reward for whatever your behavior.
Y al glorificarse uno, pierde toda recompensa de lo que podría haber adquirido por su conducta.
Wow. This is not simple. It's not simple. Because
Esto no es cosa sencilla.
but you see here, you have to always be aware of how your reactions relate to your character.
Entonces aquí podemos ver que siempre nuestras respuestas tienen que ver con nuestro carácter.
Right. And this person to react in some way, even a small way, of glorifying yourself.
Y reaccionar, aunque sea en una manera muy pequeña de glorificarse a sí mismo,
That's already like a danger.
ya en sí es un peligro.
You're losing sight of the the larger goal of what you're here for.
Se está perdiendo de vista el propósito mayor por el que estamos aquí.
Right. And he says somebody who is busy pursuing honors in this world, how far is he away from this faith in the next world?
Quien persigue honores en este mundo está tan lejos de el otro mundo,
From the faith in the next world.
está tan alejado de la fe en el otro mundo.
Okay, he sums up, Rav Wolbe sums up what we learned from the Rambam, from Maimonides.
Rav Wolbe va a resumir pues lo que aprendimos del Rambam de Maimónides.
All right. So a person's world, which is
Así que el mundo de la persona, que
which
es
is full of the proper perception, a clear perception of the spiritual,
que es una percepción clara del mundo espiritual.
a person's world which contains this, which has in it this,
El mundo que contiene esto, el mundo de la persona que contiene esto,
which has proper clarity of perception of the spiritual,
que tiene una clara percepción de lo espiritual
Okay. With awareness of Hashem's supervision
con la conciencia de la supervisión de Hashem
and his aspiration for the next world.
y su aspiración para el mundo por venir.
This is his faith.
Esta es su fe.
But but these lust, envy, and this desire for honors, love of
Pero,
pursuit of honor,
pero, pero esta envidia, la lascivia y el amor por recibir honores
takes a person away from this world, from his world.
lo aleja, lo saca de este mundo de fe.
And so training for faith is
Así que entrenarse para la fe es,
therefore, I mean,
de ahí concluimos que es
to constantly pay attention, not to base our lives upon lust, envy, and this honor, vain honor.
continuamente estar poniendo atención de no caer o no ser movidos por
Not to base our life, not to base our life upon.
no basar nuestra vida en estas cosas, en la envidia, la lascivia y el buscar honores
Right,
falsos.
right. Right. And somewhere else it will be explained, it says that it's comparable to, you can learn about this from the planets, Rav Wolbe said.
Rav Wolbe en otro lado explica que podemos entender esto al ver los planetas.
Because like let's say the moon spins around the earth. So
Porque la luna gira en torno a la Tierra.
so the question here is, what is it that you're spinning around?
Entonces la pregunta sería, ¿y sobre qué giras tú? ¿Alrededor de qué giras tú?
Are you spinning around this, envy, this and that, envy, lust, and honors, and whatever? Are you spinning around this world, or are you spinning around the next world? Which world are you spinning around?
¿Alrededor de qué mundo estás girando? ¿Alrededor de envidia, lascivia y honores? ¿O alrededor del mundo por venir?
Right. Which world? This world or the next world?
¿Cuál mundo? ¿Este mundo o el mundo que viene?
That means what is the really pulling you into its orbit?
¿Qué es lo que realmente te está atrayendo o jalando a su órbita?
Okay, so that's this part, the first thing, and I'll pause a moment, see if anybody has any questions or comments about this. Then we'll go on to the second thing.
Bueno, esto se refiere al primer punto que dije que íbamos a tratar. A
Okay,
ver si
so
hay
so somebody
comentarios.
is. I don't see any questions here, but somebody asked yesterday, what do you do to train ourselves in faith? So this is, I said that Rav Wolbe will
Selva.
answer the question. This is the beginning of the answer.
Bueno, es que ayer alguien hizo la pregunta de cómo podemos desarrollar o entrenar la fe. Y aquí Rav Wolbe empieza a responder a esa pregunta.
Okay, very good, thank you. So now let's see if anybody has comments or questions. If
Bueno,
not, then
a
we'll go
ver,
on to the second part.
si no hay preguntas, nos vamos al segundo punto. Okay.
Okay. So I guess if we don't hear any questions, so then I'm going to go on to the next part then.
Bueno, entonces, si no hay preguntas, paso a la segunda parte.
Okay. And so then the other part is that Ravolvi mentioned before.
Esta segunda parte, Ralph Wolby ya la había mencionado.
Ravolvi mentioned that it's part of the psyche, soul of a person, a power, a force of faith.
Es parte del psique de la persona, la parte de la fe.
A koyach of faith, a force of faith that's inside a
La
person.
fuerza de la fe está dentro de la persona.
Okay, this is what we talked about yesterday. What we talked about it yesterday. We talked about.
De esto hablamos ayer.
And so now what Ravolvi is going to say is that you need to basically try to strengthen that force and make sure that it doesn't get damaged.
Entonces, hemos de tratar de fortalecer esta fuerza y de evitar que sufra daños.
And so part of this is going to be to in the world that you know, to not go into being suspicious of people.
Entonces, esto va a consistir en evitar ser o sospechar de las personas.
Wait. The woman Selma, Senora Selma, has a question. So I think it's about the first part. So let us address that one.
A ver, vamos a leer la pregunta de Selma. Dice, yo tengo una pregunta. Si lo material nos aleja de lo espiritual, ¿cómo nos relacionamos con esos deseos materiales? De alguna forma nos ayudan a movernos en el mundo. ¿Y qué hacemos con las necesidades corporales?
You said very good, and we do address these kind of questions again and again. You know, many times we address these questions.
Lo expones bien y ya varias veces hemos hablado sobre esto, hemos tocado este tema.
Right, but over here, I'm saying from Ravolbi's trying to address it, and he said, you know, what's the orbit of your life? That's the question.
Pero aquí Rav Wolby lo maneja o lo toca preguntándonos sobre cuál es la órbita de nuestra vida.
It's not that the other things don't exist, that the other planets don't exist. It's just that what is your life really revolving around? What's the center of your life?
No estamos negando que existan las otras cosas, sino preguntando cuál es el centro de tu vida.
Okay, the other planets exist. He's not saying the other planets don't exist.
Los otros planetas existen. No estamos negando que existan.
But what if you are like a moon? What planet are you orbiting around?
Pero si tú fueras como la luna, un satélite, ¿alrededor de qué planeta estás girando?
That's what Rav Wolbe learned from this Rambam, from the Maimonides.
Esto es lo que Rav Wolbe le aprendió al Rambam,
Maimonides.
a Maimónides.
And so, but he finishes with his finishing line is, "Pay." This is his instructions. I mean,
Pero al final termina dando instrucciones.
He says, pay careful attention not to base your life on be orbiting around the other things. That's what he says.
Pon mucho cuidado para evitar.
No, not cuidado. Pay constant attention.
Atención, pon atención.
Constant.
constante para no girar en torno a eso, a las tres cosas.
Right, which is okay. But that for now, that's how that believe me, this is very, very good direction. And just that we always come around to addressing this again and again.
Es un buen sentido, una buena dirección y continuamente estamos pasando y repasando por aquí.
In different forms, but it's the same idea.
De diferentes maneras, pero es la misma idea.
Like when we talked about the blind and the lame, we get around to the same kind of thing.
Por ejemplo, cuando hablamos del ciego y el cojo, era algo similar.
Okay. So now, all right. But now we're going back into the second point.
Ok, y ahora vamos a entrar en la segunda parte.
Which is that there's a natural instinct of faith inside a person.
Y esta segunda parte es que hay un instinto natural dentro de la persona.
Right. And even Rav Wolbe says that if this dies, the person himself will die.
Y Rav Wolbe dice que si este instinto muere, la persona muere.
You have to believe in something.
Debemos de poder creer en algo.
Right. So therefore, but what will harming this fourth is the sense of suspicion that we have towards others as a whole.
Dañar a esta fuerza de fe es desarrollar sospechas, un hábito de sospechar de los demás.
Right. I'm adding it. I understand that it's not so easy if you hurt. So somebody hurts you, so it's hard to not, to walk around in a world where you're going to feel safe. But people are hurting you. So whatever. I understand that. We understand about that.
Y entendemos que si has sido dañado, si alguien te ha lastimado, es entendible que camines por allí
Right.
temeroso.
Right. But Rav Wolbe, other places Rav Wolbe talks about it more in depth, but it's like maybe some people hurt you. True.
En otras partes, Rav Wolbe habla de esto más a profundidad. Es posible que sea real que otras gentes te hayan lastimado.
Yet, how many people have not hurt you? Does a person ever think about that?
Pero, ¿cuántas gentes no te han lastimado? ¿Acaso
And how many
alguna
people?
vez hemos pensado en eso?
Right. And how many people have done positive things to you, or treated you okay, good?
¿Y cuántas gentes han hecho algo bueno por ti?
Right. Rav Wolbe says the fact is that it's much more treat you good and okay than people who harm.
Rav Wolbe señala que son más las gentes que han hecho cosas buenas por nosotros que quienes nos han lastimado.
Much more.
Muchas más son las personas que han hecho el bien para nosotros que el mal.
Right. So you're not allowed. The point over here is, anyhow, back to what Wolbe says.
Bueno, volviendo a lo que Rav Wolbe dice.
How blind the person is. Blind is the quality of suspicion, the characteristic of suspicion.
La ceguera es una característica de la sospecha.
Say it again. I don't. Doesn't sound like it came out right. How blind is the characteristic of suspicion.
como el ser ciego es
No,
una
no, not el ser ciego.
característica.
Not
Oh,
el ser ciego. No.
la
Sorry.
ceguera, blind,
Gotta get it.
blind.
Gotta make it clearer.
Okay, but it is blindness,
The-
right? What we're talking about?
no. Uh,
No?
I'm going to explain in a second. The
Okay,
subject is not the subject of this of the sentence is not blindness. The subject is suspicion. So
okay,
it's saying suspicion is blind. That's what we're saying.
okay. Estamos diciendo que la sospecha es ciega.
Very good. It chokes off every feeling of brotherhood.
Chupa, drena todo sentir de hermandad
And closeness of and closeness.
y cercanía,
And it consumes every positive quality from human society.
y consume toda cualidad positiva de las sociedades humanas.
Wow, it's a very huge thing. It's very huge, this thing.
Es enorme esto.
But we'll talk about it more. We'll get to it, come around to it more in other places, and well, hopefully we'll understand it better.
En otros sitios, Ralph Walby lo toca a más extenso y
Hopefully we'll
hablaremos
understand it
de
better.
ello.
But I mean, this is what we see in the world that we live in. I mean, how
Esto es lo que hay en el mundo donde vivimos.
because the people don't have faith in God. At the same time, they don't have faith in God. They really lose their faith. They really start throwing around suspicions around everybody all around, everybody right and left.
Cuando la gente, las personas pierden fe en el eterno, también empiezan a hablar como que no creen en nadie más o no sospechan de todos.
Right. I don't even know which one causes the other, because suspicion could cause you to lose your faith, and loss of faith can cause you to become suspicious. I mean, one thing feeds into the other.
Llega un punto en el que no sabemos cuál engendra cuál sentir, porque sospechar nos aleja del eterno, pero no confiar en el eterno también nos hace sospechar de las demás personas.
And unfortunate to suspects every good person
Desafortunado sospechar de toda persona buena
and every friend.
y ser amigo.
Therefore, also on the sages and the rabbis, he'll also tread on them.
Los sabios, what did the sages say?
The sages and the rabbis, he'll also tread on them, step on them.
Que los sabios y los rabinos también lo han pisoteado.
And he'll be suspicious of them too.
Y serían sospechosos de ellos también.
Yeah, I've seen this crazy thing in the world where the best people in the world, all people conceiving them as suspecting them that they're the best people in the world. But all these crazy people, all full of suspicions. It's the craziest thing in the world that you see. You see this.
Lo he atestiguado como las personas más elevadas, mejores, se puede llegar a sospechar de ellos.
It's the craziest thing you can see.
Es la cosa más loca que uno puede llegar a ver.
They can see these people who would open up the house and give everything to other people and these other people just suspicious of them for nothing. The craziest thing.
Gente que llega hasta a donar lo que posee, sus casas, y se sospecha de ellos.
So Rav Wolbe says, when people ask rabbis, are they suspicious of the rabbis?
Entonces, Rav Wolbe pregunta, cuando la gente consulta al rabino, ¿sospecha del rabino?
Right, and there's a verse in Mishlei. It says, well, it says the Hebrew word is nirgon.
Bueno, hay un verso en los Proverbios que usa una palabra en hebreo que se dice nergon.
Nirgon, and so nirgon means a complainer or somebody suspicious, something like that.
Y esa es una persona que se queja y que sospecha.
So so it says there that in the verse it says that a nirgon divides. That's what it says.
En el verso dice que, what does it say?
This nirgon divides.
Que este nergon causa división, divide.
Really, it says there, it divides from the Creator. That's what it says. That's what the meaning of the verse there.
Y allí en ese verso dice que divide o separa del Creador.
Because the person who complains and is suspicious will also complain and say, will complain about Hashem, Hashem also.
Porque la persona que sospecha y la persona que se queja también lo hará del Eterno.
Right, and remember, Rabbeinu Yonah considers this point the worst sin, the worst of all the sins.
Y el
Rabbeinu Yonah,
el rabino Yona considera a este el mayor de todos los pecados.
the worst of all sins. So Rav Wolbe says, this person, he will be suspicious of his parents as well.
Y Rav Wolbe dice que una persona así será sospechosa hasta de sus padres.
And also the great, our great sages from the Talmud and even all the way back to Moses.
Y sospechará de los grandes sabios del Talmud y aún hasta de Moisés.
Okay. And so Rav Wolbe says, from his, something that he sees in his time, Rav Wolbe says.
Rav Wolbe comenta sobre algo que vio en sus tiempos, en su vida.
People come to ask questions.
La gente viene a hacer preguntas.
And sometimes they have, there's like the question of the day.
Y a veces como que la pregunta primordial del día.
I tell you, in Rav Wolbe's time, there were questions about should religious girls, be conscripted into the army. There were questions about that.
En su tiempo había preguntas como si las chicas religiosas debieran de ser reclutadas en el ejército.
Okay, and they had And of course, there were arguments. Of course, all the rabbis came in and said that they shouldn't allow, they should not allow girls to go to the army, even though they're not like the boys studying whatever. They shouldn't allow religious girls.
Y, y claro que todos los rabinos decían que aunque ellas no estaban dedicadas al estudio como los varones, no deberían de ir al ejército.
Okay, that's just one example. Hello, hello, hello. I lost you. I lost Senora Margarita. Perdido. Or I lost myself, maybe. I don't know. Hello, hello. Okay, it looks like we lost Senora Margarita.
Perdón, me moví y se
Okay.
desconectó. I moved a little and it got disconnected. I'm sorry.
Okay, he says, anyhow, people come to the rabbi and they ask him a question.
Entonces, la gente viene al rabino y le hace una pregunta.
But really, he says the question is not really a question. Really, the question is an ultimatum.
Y esas preguntas no son realmente preguntas, son más bien como un ultimátum.
And ultimatum, what they mean is that, listen, if you answer me, if you tell me what I want to hear, good. But if you don't, if you're not going to tell me what I want to hear, I'll go off to somebody else, somewhere else, or I'll drop being religious altogether.
Y le llamamos ultimátum porque esas personas cuando vienen a hacer su pregunta están sintiendo y pensando, bueno, te voy a preguntar, pero si no me contestas lo que yo quiero escuchar, o me voy a otra parte hasta que lo escuche, o desde este momento decido dejar todo lo religioso y lo espiritual de
Right.
lado.
Or he says a different kind of person won't ask at all because he says I don't want to hear. I'm not going to ask because I don't want to hear what I don't want to hear, and that's it.
Y hay otro tipo de personas que dicen, no, yo no voy a preguntar porque no me va a gustar lo que voy a escuchar.
Basically, a question should be like a song and not like a hammer. He says. A question should
Él
sing like a
dice,
song. Right?
él dice que una pregunta debe de ser entonada como si fuera una canción,
Not
no
like a
como
hammer
un,
over the rabbi's head.
no como un martillo sobre la cabeza del rabino.
Okay, so that's it for this suspicion. And
Bueno, entonces, hasta aquí con esto de la sospecha.
obviously, it's a very great thing.
Obviamente es algo muy grande.
Right now again, she asked a good question. She always asks good questions. This Selma, she has the best questions that we have here.
Selva, te felicita el Rab, dice que siempre haces buenas preguntas, haces las mejores preguntas.
How do we get rid of this character?
¿Cómo nos deshacemos de este rasgo de
That
carácter de
that's
la
very
sospecha?
good. And what you well, in these kind of things, we said from Revolbi that dialogue with oneself. That's how you
Bueno,
do. How you do.
de Rab Wolby aprendimos que esto se maneja con el diálogo con uno mismo, con la persona.
Which is that you have to be aware of yourself and your feelings, and that you're feeling these kind of things.
Uno debe de estar al tanto de lo que uno siente.
Then you have to say, then you have to, when you feel this thing, then you have to question yourself and you say, why do I feel this thing? Is it right what I'm feeling?
Y cuando ya te diste cuenta de lo que estás sintiendo, preguntarte, ¿por qué siento esto?
Is it right what I'm feeling?
¿Está correcto lo que siento?
And you attempt to move yourself to get a picture of a different way, of the right way of feeling, and try to move yourself in that direction.
Y entonces trata uno de verlo de otra forma, de otra perspectiva. You try to see it different and then
Try
what?
to get a picture of the right way of looking at things and try to move yourself in that direction.
Entonces debemos de esforzarnos por obtener una perspectiva correcta, sana, para poder encaminarnos de la manera apropiada.
Okay. So, okay. And what else does she have to say? She has something else to say here.
Ah, ok. Y otras personas no se atreven a preguntar porque les da pena lo que piensan de ella. Oh, she believes that she's asking questions that many others might also have, but they're a little bit more shy than she is. And that's
Right.
why the other
No,
ones
you're
are
doing
not
you're doing
asking.
very good. You're doing a big public service.
Estás
Uh,
haciendo un gran servicio público, Selma, con
and
tus preguntas.
we learned from the sages that they say the bashful one doesn't learn.
Y de los sabios hemos oído que la gente penosa no aprende, a los que les gana la vergüenza
Okay, I'm
preguntar.
glad that people should learn from her. More people should learn from her to ask, to come straight out and ask.
Más gente debiera de aprender de Selma cómo saca directas sus preguntas.
Very good. Thank you for your question.
Gracias por tus preguntas. Ok. Pues,
Okay, we hit the stop sign already.
y bueno, ya apareció el símbolo del alto.
And
Esos
esos
rasgos
rasgos,
negativos se pueden contrarrestar con emuná. Those negative traits could be uh, beaten with emuná.
yes, suspicion. We said suspicion feeds. These things feed one another. Suspicions that you build of others feeds into suspicions of in faith and whatever. One thing goes into the other.
Sí, porque dijimos que la sospecha alimenta todo lo que va en contra de la fe y emuná es fe.
To have trust and faith, you have to build up the quality of faith itself in oneself.
Para tener confianza en la fe, uno
In Hashem.
tendría que elevar su fe en Hashem.
No, say it again. I'm sorry.
A ver,
To
va
have
de nuevo.
faith in Hashem, to have faith in Hashem,
Tener fe en Hashem,
one must build up their own quality of faith within themselves.
uno tendría que desarrollar la cualidad de fe dentro de uno.
And when this is damaged, then it's very hard to have faith in anything.
Cuando esto está dañado, es muy difícil tener fe en cualquier cosa.
Right. And so that's why you see in Duties of the Heart that he says there,
Por ello es que vemos en el libro de las obligaciones del corazón o los deberes del
really, that faith begins with the relationship of a child. When you're a very small child with your parents, that's when faith begins.
que la fe empieza desde que somos muy pequeñitos en la relación que tenemos con nuestros padres.
Right. And what are you going to do? Let's say when this is damaged, I mean, some people have in the world it's like that.
Y ¿Cómo lees a las personas que tienen esa relación dañada? Hay gente
Then,
así.
but they have a great adversity to overcome in these things. That's how it is.
Ellos tienen una mayor adversidad que enfrentar
In relation to faith and
en
to real
relación
faith,
a la
not to
fe
pretend
real.
to have faith and whatever. Real faith.
No esa fe que uno hace como que tiene, no, la fe real.
Okay. So we got to stop here for today.
Bueno, paramos aquí por hoy.
Be well, everybody. Everything good.
Que todos estén bien.
And
Todo lo
thank you for
bueno.
your translations. Gracias por traducir.
Thank you. Gracias, Ra, por la enseñanza.
Okay. Shalom a todos.
Shalom.
Gracias, Rab. Shalom.